won't bow to Brussels. Tories heap pressure on May to stop EU concessions in Brexit talks. The Bruges Group, chaired by former Cabinet Minister Lord Tebbit, and the eurosceptic Bruges Group have laid out a series of demands to the Prime Minister, including a pledge that Article 50 will not be reversed, the UK will not sign up to any part of an EU army in talks over security, and tough new immigration rules are put in place. The pressure mounting on Mrs May from groups representing a strong majority for Leave in the Tory party comes as Brexit Secretary David Davis has reportedly told civil servants to speed up the talks. Mr Davis' intervention follows an article by former Cabinet Minister Owen Paterson, a board member of Leave Means Leave, arguing that the principles of a trade deal must be agreed by March. Meanwhile, it is understood that Boris Johnson has told friends that he is concerned that other members of the cabinet are trying to stop a clean Brexit in what appears to be more pressure on Mrs May as 2018 begins with make-or-break Brexit talks set to be concluded this year. According to reports, one ally of the Foreign Secretary said, in cabinet, "It is always Boris who has to make the case for a clean break and why Britain needs to exploit the opportunities which Brexit provides." The other Leave supporters tend to hide behind his skirts and don't say very much. He feels like he is being left out on a limb when they should be supporting him. The 10 demands by the Bruges Group and Bruges Group have also been backed by leading Tory backbench MPs amid concerns that Labour, the SNP and Tory Remainers in the Commons and Lords will try to water down Brexit. Among the other red lines are that Mrs May will not allow the Lords, with a strong majority for Remain, somehow change the EU withdrawal bill in a way that keeps Britain tied to Brussels rule. Meanwhile, they also reflect a backlash against Mrs May's promise last year to pay up to £39 billion as a divorce bill, with both the Bruges and Bruges groups demanding that the EU gets nothing. They also have set out their opposition to a transition deal that could tie Britain to the EU for another 2 years beyond the official departure date in March 2019. On immigration, they do not want EU students to be automatically allowed to stay after graduating from British universities. They said that Mrs May needs firm commitments on UK citizens' rights in the EU before EU citizen rights in the UK are guaranteed. They have also called for an end to EU free movement, with an immigration bill providing a roadmap to get net migration down to the tens of thousands after Brexit. They want the Prime Minister to reaffirm her commitment that the European Court of Justice will have no role in the UK after Brexit, and that the UK will not be in the EU's single market or customs union. The Bruges Group believes approximately 130 Brexit-supporting Conservative MPs back these red lines. Benjamin Harris-Queenie, Bruges Group chairman, said, "What these MPs have told the Bruges Group is that their red lines are very clear and they will not support a government that does not deliver on them. They are far greater in number than the Remain rebels, and many of them have spent 30 or 40 years campaigning for Brexit. They aren't going to give up now." Whilst technically Theresa May has enough support in Parliament as a whole to pass a soft Brexit, 130 Conservative MPs being opposed to it will topple the government immediately, preventing such a bill from being passed. Shipley MP Philip Davis noted, whilst the House of Lords has a Remain majority, they would do well to remember their unelected nature and the potential backlash to their shunning of a majority decision taken by the public. Parliament must act on the will of the people, not the Lords.